What's up, guys? This is the Gigatron Hotline here. We're going to be recapping the Persian Legion War that we just had. We beat them pretty easily. And going to be just showing attacks using the new Angry Dragon attack that most of you guys have been seeing. So just going to have some replays going on here in the background that you can watch as I explain the attack. So the basic premise behind it is you're going to be taking one rage and all bat spells. Sometimes you'll see players take one or two freezes, but the basic attack is one rage, all bat spells, and then you're going to be taking mostly dragons. You'll see here in some of the replays that some players are taking some loons, like the old drag loon attacks that you see at Town Hall 8, and maybe some other funneling troops. But when you're looking at a base, you're going to start out with the all dragons, and then your rage and your bat spells, and then you can adjust from there. As you can see, this clan ran a lot of the Town Hall 12 town halls outside any walls, which makes this attack even easier because the heroes can snipe the town hall, which frees up the warden to use the warden on other places. So as you can see, I like Pi. He's one of our best attackers. He comes in here, and you can just see how much value, how much he just took out with just the rage and the bat spells, right? He got one Inferno down. He's gotten the Town Hall down. And then all his dragons have to take out are two Infernos and the Eagle. So just insane value from just a little bit of spell space, and he hadn't even put any of his troops down. Keep in mind here, right, he's not taking any poison, so the dragons are going to be able to take care of that CC for him. And then you see the Slammer comes in here. The Slammer has made it almost halfway through the base. So we'll see one attack here. We have a replay where the attacker uses a blimp. But for the most part, we're seeing the use of the Stone Slammer. And the reason because this is with the blimp targets the Town Hall. But the Slammer is going to target defenses. And that's pretty key because it's gonna move along with the dragons. You usually see players drop it behind the dragons because it is a little bit faster. I believe its speed is a little bit faster than a blimp, so they do put it behind the dragons. The dragons start to tank for it, and then that Slammer really acts like a big balloon, and it's taking out defenses, and it can really open up the base to let your heroes walk in. All right, so the next base we're going to look at, I think, is number 6 here. I believe the attacker got Brutalism. Yes, he uses a blimp here. So he's going to send the blimp in. He's going to get an Inferno, and he's going to lure the CC out. This was just an absolutely beautiful, beautiful attack. So here we go. He's got the blimp going in. He's going to freeze that Inferno. He gets the CC out and uses a simple haste to clear that whole compartment out. He did scout this base, so he did know where all the traps were. Was a scouted base. And here we go. You can easily snipe the Town Hall, so he's not having to use that Warden ability over the Town Hall. It just gets insane value from that. The other thing you want to look at when you're trying to find a base to use this attack on is the only defense that really can take out the bats are those multi-Infernos. So if you've got a base that has all 3 Infernos on single, that's going to be a great base to do that on. When you drop those bats, you want to see how much value you can get. Can you get 2 or 3 air defenses? Can you get a couple Infernos? Can you get the Eagle down? If you can get some of those big defenses down, your dragons are just not going to have a whole lot left to handle. As you can see here, he's probably got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 dragons still left up. This attack is just too strong. So we're going to go back here. We're going to go to replay number 9. Hard AK. We're going to go back to the Stone Slammer. Most people are using loons in the Stone Slammer. So once that comes out, again, it's just going to be targeting defenses. This Town Hall, as you can see in this base, is set farther in, but simple wall break. He gets his heroes in here. I believe the Tornado Trap is going to set off, but it's the Sui heroes with no problem takes out the Actually, I'm wrong. I believe the tornado trap is up by the sweepers. So here we go. He's dropping the rage. He's dropping the freeze on those infernos, and look at that. He's got two of the infernos already down. The town hall down. They're gonna take out all of these Teslas. He might even get a couple of these Expos. I mean, look at that. All he has is the Eagle and one Inferno is more than capable of these dragons taking it down. So Dragon's down first, then he's got his loons. As you can see, the Stone Slammer in the back, finally with the Warden. Make sure you guys set the Warden on air. I have seen some attackers go in with it still set on ground, and you just don't get any value from that. So here he comes in, great Warden ability over the Eagle. Some people do believe that you have to take the Eagle down with the bats. That's just not true. When you look at this, look at what value you can get. Can you get those two Infernos, those Whiz Towers and air defense, and then leave the Eagle fairly exposed to get by the Dragons? So don't just focus on the Eagle. There's a lot of other good defenses that you can get. You want to look at what can you get the most value for. And right now, almost every base is pretty easy to do this. Even the multi-infernos, if you do have a base with one or two multi-infernos, a lot of times what the attackers are doing are you can just drop a freeze right on that inferno, rage your bat spells up, and then by the time the freeze wears off, the inferno is already taken down. So the last attack I'm going to show you today is my attack. It is a 11v12 triple. I had a lot of fun doing it. Hope you guys have a fun time watching it. Let's see, number 21. So as you can see, it's not completely maxed. Some of these archer towers and cannons are Town Hall 10, bomb tower as well, but does have that Giga Tesla, does have Max Inferno, Max Eagle, Max Expos. So it did have great value here. I was able to get the Eagle down. I was able to get the Inferno and a bunch of other defenses. I did the Sui Hero. See, imagine if that Town Hall was farther in, right? I couldn't have done a Sui King here and taken that Town Hall down. It wouldn't have worked. Spring that Tornado Trap got just amazing value there. So I'm going to send the Dragons in here. The Queen's going to come in here. She's going to help funnel and also work down this whole side. Stone Slammer. Here comes the Warden. It was actually had a great split. I had this one Dragon go off towards 3 o'clock, and he just continued to work on all of those defenses, which was really, really amazing. So the Dragons move through here. The Slammer's about to go down to that Inferno, but here come them Loons. And watch how much value these Loons get. They take down that Expo. They're going to hit the Inferno, the Sweeper, and they're going to actually go up here to 12 o'clock and clear that whole compartment out for me. You guys can see this attack is just too strong. Can just take down so many different bases. Not really sure quite how to defend it yet. I've been working on trying to build a base for it, but it's really, really hard. It definitely has brought Dragons back, but it does seem just a little bit too easy to 3-star with this base. You see those Loons? They cleared out that whole compartment, coming up here to get that last air defense. Gonna just fast forward here while we do the last bit of cleanup. But anyway, guys, you got the bats, you got the Dragons. This Angry Dragon attack is just unbelievable. It's just wrecking bases. Hope this video's helped, and good luck out there.